My name is Sierra,
My name is Ryder.
and our project is a cinema database application. So, our project is a program that simulates a kiosk in a movie theater setting. So, different types of users can interact with the program, and so far, the program can handle two types of users: managers and customers. For managers, they can add and remove showtimes and and remove rewards as well. And for customers, they can purchase movie tickets, concessions, and use rewards they obtain for buying tickets and concessions. So in the logical schema, we have 8 tables, and starting from the user, a user can purchase a ticket, and that ticket will correspond with a showtime, which also corresponds to a movie. And each movie can correspond to many showtimes, and each showtime can also correspond to many tickets. A user can also have a list of user concessions, and each concession can correspond to a concession type as well as a reward. We also have a manager table. So for user interactions with the program, for a customer, these are just a list of things that a customer can do in the program. So if they are a new customer, they can create a new account. But if they are a returning customer, they can just log in with their email. So they can review their information as well as buy tickets and view purchase tickets. They can also buy concessions and view purchase concessions. And they can view showtimes and redeem rewards. And for a manager, they have a separate kind of login process and user login verification. For them, they can create and remove showtimes as well as create and remove rewards.
So for the rest of this presentation, I will be showing how to use our database program. And first, I'm just going to show all the users that we have who exist. We currently have 4 users. And to start off, I'll be running our program. And so this is what it looks like when the program just starts. We will be creating a new user. So we just entered guest. And for a new user, we first enter their email. We're going to do mary@gmail.com. And then we're going to enter the user's name, which is just Mary. And we've successfully created a new account. So if we run this select from user table again, we see that there is now a new user with the information which we just entered. Their reward points are set to 0 because they just created a new account. So now we can look at all the available commands we can run. We can look at our information, concessions, showtimes, all this kind of stuff. So first we're going to see what's playing today. So today's showtimes. We have a bunch of movies that are playing, and we want to buy a ticket. So first, I'm just going to show right here that we have tickets that have been previously purchased by other users. Currently, we have 13 of them, and they correspond with different customers. And just to reiterate, I want to show how for the user table, Mary's user ID is 6. And if we go back to selecting everything from the ticket, we currently do not have any that correspond with user number 6. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to enter buy ticket. I'm going to enter the theater number, which for this is 6. And for the date, which is today, which is 2021, 12/05, and we just purchased a ticket. So if we look here, if we run this again, before we had 13 rows. If we run it again, we have 14 rows. And we can see here that customer 6 just purchased a ticket, and this is all information that corresponds with other tables in our database. And we can view the other corresponding data by entering my tickets, and we see that there's a ticket here for the one we just purchased. So another cool thing with our program is that whenever tickets cost $10, and we have a reward system where each point corresponds with $1 spent. So if we look here, our rewards points has been updated to be $10 reward points. So we can also view that in our application by entering my information. just like this. And we have the name, the email, and the reward points. So another thing we can do is purchase concessions. So first, let's see what's available. You can type in concessions, and these are what's available. And you know what? Let's just buy a hot dog. So sorry about that. We buy a concession, we just enter the name of it. And we have successfully purchased a hot dog. And that costs 10, so when we run my information again, the reward point increases as well. So if we select the data from user concessions, we can see that we have all these sales of concessions. And user 6 has one that corresponds with the ID of one for the concession, which is just a hot dog. So we can look at my concessions and see that we have purchased one hot dog. So let's just say we buy another one. So we've successfully purchased a hot dog. We can get this table again, and we see that there's another table, another tuple that is very similar to the previous one. The ID is different though. So if we run my concessions again, we have 2 hot dogs, and it's listed right here. So that's just some of the functionality of our database program. Thank you for watching. And one way to exit the program is to just log out. And it says goodbye. Thank you.